Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina. We are at David A. Richardson Memorial Stadium, and we are ready for Simulation Football League action here on a Tuesday night. Getting ready to close out week 10 of the Simulation Football League. Rich Pratchard and Wade Phillips here with you on the call. Stephen Hecker and Jacob Clear handle the stats for you. Again, this is the Simulation Football League on YouTube and 252 ESPN, Greenville, New Bern. We are ready to go. How you doing tonight, Wade?
I am doing well, Rich. I'm excited to get this game kicked off and see how these teams slug it out and keep their playoff chances alive.
A couple teams that are kind of in the middle of the pack here in the playoff picture, trying to position themselves a little bit better, climb up in those standings and get a little bit better chance at making that playoff run. Both these guys, like I said, just kind of sit there in the middle in all of their stat rankings, and we'll talk a little bit more about that during the broadcast, but we are about ready to go here in the Simulation Football League. Las Vegas here at Raleigh against Carolina. The Skyhawks will receive this opening kickoff. They're wearing some tribute uniforms tonight. Doing a tribute to the Eastern Band of Cherokee Indians, wearing some powder blue with looks like yellow numbers. White helmets going left to right across the dial. Las Vegas in their white jerseys with red trim, yellow pants, and black helmets. Carolina returns that ball out to the 26 on the opening kickoff, and we are ready to go, Wade.
Indeed. Looking to see if Carolina can get that running game started. They had kind of a poor rushing effort in their last game.
Quarterback is Sully Richardson. He's going to start from the shotgun, two wide, one on each side. He drops back to throw, swings it out to the running back, and he's going to gain a couple. He gets the ball out to the 28. Gain of 2. Running back tonight is Logan Jack. We'll go through the lineups here shortly.
And Logan Jack caught that and didn't have much to work with. The defense really just swarmed to the ball immediately and left him with nothing but about a 2-yard gain, and got to turn that around quick.
2 wide right, 1 to the left, up under center now. Sully Richardson, 2 backs behind him. 4 down for Las Vegas. He's hit as he throws. He dumps it out over the middle. Dangerous pass, knocked down, incomplete. Knocked down by Thomas Rahman Jr., the cornerback.
That was danger from the moment he got the ball. Defensive line swarmed him, barely got the ball off, and he's lucky since it was tipped, it wasn't picked off.
So 3rd down and 8 now. Ball sitting at the 28-yard line of Carolina. Going to go empty backfield. 5 wide, 3 to the right. Richardson in the shotgun. Drops back to throw. Plenty of time. Throws it over the middle. That was complete. All the way down to the 47-yard line, and that is a Carolina 1st down.
It was a perfect pass. Had multiple options to choose from, but picked Avolis and got him for a nice chunky yards, and that's a good way to start this drive off.
So 1st down and 10 now for Carolina. Ball at the 47. Vegas showing pressure from the outside linebacker. Sitting on the left side of the line. Richardson changed the play at the line, I formation behind him. Hands it off right up the middle. Plenty of room to work. Gets the ball down to the Vegas 46-yard line. That's Logan Jack with the 7-yard gain. 2nd down and 3.
That was a great audible by Sully. He must have saw something he really liked, and it paid off, because that picked up 7, and definitely he's making good reads already.
Offset I behind Richardson. Goes to Jack again, right up the middle. He's got the 1st down. Brought down at the 41-yard line. 1st down and 10. Carolina, they're moving the ball.
Absolutely, and that's exactly what they need to do, get this run game started. After a miserable showing last game, they're definitely picking up and wiping out what they did last week.
Yeah, both these teams coming in off of a loss. Carolina last week dropped one to Arizona by 3. Tight game. In the shotgun on 1st down. Richardson to throw. Swings it out to Jack. And he is going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and dropped there by Austin Heath.
And
Second down and 10.
It seems like Las Vegas came prepared for that play because that's the second time they've run something like that, and they've snuffed it out both times just immediately, and that's definitely something they've got to watch out for the rest of the ball game.
So second and 10, ball at the 41-yard line. 8:13 left in the first quarter. Hands it off to Jack. Right up the middle, gets the ball out to the 37-yard line. Gain of 4, 3rd and 6.
Now a 3rd and 6, and that's going to have to open up the playbook a little bit, you would think, and maybe go for some intermediate routes and try to catch Las Vegas off guard.
Carolina's kicker is Wally Herman. He's got a 53-yard long field goal so far this season. That's his long. So they are in field goal range here. Oh, hit and brought down. Richardson dropped for a sack. Brought down by, looked like, was that Colin? No, who was that? That was number 27 for Las Vegas. That's Frank Shatter.
And that was just, I mean, he just came out of nowhere and just brought him down. And that's definitely something Las Vegas needs from some of their rotational players. And if they can keep that, this game is going to be pretty smooth sailing.
So that forces a punt, and what a punt. All the way down to the 1-yard line. And Michael Horrell, what a kick.
What a punt indeed. I mean, that is the perfect punt, perfect into the play, and that's exactly what the special teams unit needs to see the rest of this game.
Horrell, the punter, he's a Week 8 signing here in the SFL. Gets on the field, starts making an impact right away. Offset I, going to hand it off to the running back, Robert Redford, and he is dropped for a 3-yard gain out to the 4-yard line. 2nd down and 8. Vegas in their own end zone to start this series off. Thomas Rahman is the quarterback. Robert Redford is the running back. We'll go through the lineups here in a second if we can get a little bit of a break. Offset I. Going to go to Redford again, going to the outside. He's got some room to work, cuts it to the inside, gets it down to the 11-yard line, but just short of that line to gain 3rd down and 1. But a 3rd down and short's where you want to be, Wade.
Indeed. That's a very solid run by Redford, and he had blocks at both levels, 1st and 2nd, and he really tried to shake that initial defender and got gang tackled, and they finally brought him down.
3rd down and 1. 2-back set, single receiver to the right. Redford right up the middle. And actually, no, that was John Trusman. I'm sorry, John Trusman, the fullback. And he is going to get the 1st down. They do give it to him. Gives him the 1st down at the 12-yard line. 1st and 10, Vegas.
And he is their kind of short yardage back. He has 2 touchdowns on the season, and he really earned his paycheck on that play because they really needed that 1st down in this territory.
1st and 10, ball at the 12. Carolina's defensive line jumps, trying to bring pressure, but that brings out a flag and an offside penalty, which is good because Redford got dropped for about a 3-yard loss.
That's right. Free play, and it's the best possible outcome because, they drop him for a loss, and now they get a fresh look at that drive again.
Going to walk the ball up 5 yards, repeat 1st down, and Vegas will go back to work. Vegas, their offensive average, 372 yards per game, but they rush on an average about 110 yards per game. So they do put a little bit of an emphasis on Robert Redford trying to get the ball, and then John Trusman on those short yardage situations. Hands it off to Redford, going to the left, tries to spin to the inside, but nowhere to go. He's dropped for a loss. Forrest Stark on the tackle.
And the defense kind of corralled him into running right into Forrest Stark, and Forrest Stark took no just funny business and just brought him right down.
Up under center. I want to go back to Forrest Stark here in a second. Up under center. Sits back and throws it right over the middle. That one is complete. That's enough for a Vegas 1st down. Gets the ball out to the 28-yard line. And that one caught by Dan Daly. Let's go back to Forrest Stark, the outside linebacker. Last week, he had 15 tackles and 3 tackles for loss as a rookie. That's just a crazy game for him last week.
That is right. He is a grown man back there, and he really 15 tackles. I mean, that is just all-star caliber, and he sure comes to play every game.
Offset I behind Thomas Rahman. Drops back to throw, has time, and he's got pressure coming. He's hit as he throws. Incomplete. Could not get it away before Riley Combs, the defensive end, got there to bring him down.
He's lucky to get that ball out because that would have been his 31st sack of the season, and he really avoided some doom right there, and really lucky to get that ball out.
Yeah, Rahman, unfortunately, the 3rd most sacked quarterback in the SFL, but still fighting for playoff position. Offset I, too wide to the right, goes to Redford, and he is hammered in the backfield, dropped for a big loss. That time it was Phil Hall that got back there, the defensive tackle.
Don't hear his name called much due to the other playmakers on the defense, but he really came up big there. He just blew through the line and just demolished, and he is going to want to do a lot more of that.
3rd down and 13, ball at the 25. 3:35 left in the first quarter. Still scoreless, goes deep down the right-hand side. That was picked off. Comes back across the 30 to the 25, knocked out of bounds at the 22-yard line, and Carolina will take over 1st down and 10. That one picked off by Davidson Joseph, his 3rd on the season.
He just goes back, reads it, and just picks it off, jumps up, and takes it back quite a few yards. And that's definitely a good start for this Carolina defense. And if they can keep this up, Las Vegas is going to be scrambling all game.
So the Skyhawks come out here, 1st down and 10. Great field position at the Las Vegas 22. See if they can take advantage of this turnover. Should be able to get some kind of points off of this one. Drops back to throw. Richardson on 1st down, steps up in the pocket, dumps it off to a safety valve out to the right, gets it down to the 20, just a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8.
He was looking downfield, couldn't see anything, gets his little dump off pass. Hey, it's a reasonable gain of 2 yards, but you'll take that over an incompletion any day.
Yeah, Flash Furman on the catch. Furman is a rookie this year. He was second round pick for Carolina. 2 wide right, 1 wide left. Throws it right over the middle toward the end zone. That one's picked off. So Sully Richardson gets picked off. This time it's Max Jackson back there doing the damage.
That's his 7th interception of the year for Max, and really just ball hawks that, and that's just tit for tat. I mean, we had a turnover for the Las Vegas offense, and now Carolina does just the exact same thing, and so this is going to be back and forth, it seems.
So 1st down and 10 now for Vegas, backed up in their own territory at the 5-yard line. 2-back set. Hands it off to Robert Redford right up the middle. No, sorry, that was John Trusman. These guys move around quick enough back there. I'm never sure who they give the ball to. He's going to gain 5 out to the Las Vegas 10-yard line. Let's take a look at this Las Vegas offense while we have a chance. Quarterback is Thomas Rahman. Halfback Robert Redford. The fullback John Trusman. Wide receivers are Chris Braun, A-Star Miramontes, LZ Pryor, and Memphis Blue. And the tight ends are John Blades and Dan Daly. Hands it off to Redford, this time going to the left. He's got a little bit of room to work. Drug down at the 13-yard line. 2 yards short of the 1st down, 3rd down and 2.
The offensive line had a decent initial push and looked like he could find a hole, but that hole quickly was swallowed up by the defense, and what they turned a possible big gain into just a gain of a few.
So offset I, 2 wide, 1 on each side this time. Back to throw. That one is complete. Spin move gets him a couple more yards out to the 20-yard line. Didn't see who caught that one, though. Looks like
Chris
Braun.
Braun.
Yep, Chris Braun.
Yep, and he has 450 receiving yards this year and 2 touchdowns. And they really want to get him involved because he's one of their playmakers. And And the more they get it to him, the better off they'll be.
So now first down and 10, ball sitting at the 21-yard line. Rahman sees something here he wants to take advantage of, change the play. Got 4 down for Carolina. Drops back to throw, goes left. That one's complete, gets it out across the line to gain, and that is a first down for Dan Daly out to the 35-yard line, 1st and 10.
So that audible pays off, and he saw something he really thought he could exploit, and it looked like he did. And Daly got a couple extra yards after the initial tackle attempt, and they'll definitely take that first down.
Let's take a look at the Vegas defense real quick while we've got it. Or sorry, the Carolina defense. Defensive ends are Kathleen Horrell and Riley Combs. Defensive tackles Phil Hall and Christopher Colon. Outside linebackers David Horrell and Forrest Stark. That throw goes out left. That one's complete. And that's going to be a gain of 4 out to the 39-yard line. Caught by Trusman. Inside linebackers Shravan Prasad. Cornerbacks Zane Doty and Davidson Joseph. The free safeties Rochelle Colston and Mark Banicelli. And the strong safety is Tristan Hatley. That's your Carolina defense. In Carolina wearing some alternative uniforms this week, wearing this powder blue with yellow numbers and yellow trim, white helmets. A tribute to the Eastern Band of Cherokee Indians. That one is caught, and he can't get it across the line to gain, but he does drag his feet and keep it in bounds. Chris Braun, 3rd down and inches.
Yeah, Chris Braun takes that out route and almost stretches it out for a first down. Doesn't quite get there. It's 3rd and a couple inches, and if they can keep on trucking, they've got chances to score.
So we're going to everybody in tight, power I formation. Rahman to change the play again. Sees something again. He's going to change the play. Gives it to Redford on the left-hand side. He gets the first down. He gets a little bit more room to work. He broke a tackle, but then he gets it down to about the 38-yard line before he's brought down. Tackled by Tristan Hatley.
I'll tell you what. Thomas Rahman has made some great audibles at the line, and that's I think the 3rd one that he's done just this game and 2nd of this drive, and he's really been exploiting the mismatches and open field that he's seeing.
Yeah, I agree. He's done a great job, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter, folks. It is scoreless here in Raleigh between the Fury and the Skyhawks. You're watching the Simulation Football League on YouTube and 252 ESPN Greenville, New Bern. Visit Sector6Apparel.com for all league and team apparel, including hoodies, t-shirts, team jerseys, and more. Sector 6, the official apparel provider of the SFL. Switch in directions now, and Redford dropped for a loss. 2-yard loss, tackled by Forrest Stark once again. 2nd down and 12.
There's Forrest Stark again. He is just a man on a mission. He is just a monster, and he just blew through the line. No one could touch him, and he just blew up Robert Redford.
2 wide right, 1 to the left. Offset I going to Redford. Stretch play to the left, spins to the inside, gets the ball out to the 33-yard line. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Robert Redford had open field and kind of got a little happy feet and spun a little too soon. He might have had a couple more yards if he just kept running, but I mean, anytime you can pick up positive yards and set yourself up for a manageable 3rd down, you'll take it.
3rd down and 5 now. In the shotgun, Rahman with backs flanking him on each side. 2 wide, 1 on each side. Back to throw, goes right. That's complete. Turns upfield and just gets the first down out to the 28-yard line. 1st down and 10. Chris Braun with the catch.
Excellent catch by Braun. To catch the ball, find the first down, get across it, and pick up that first down. Move those chains.
1st down and 10, ball sitting at the 28-yard line, just into the 2nd quarter. And he is hit. Rahman is hit and sacked. Brought down back at the 32-yard line. That'll be a 4-yard loss. And it looks like Christopher Colon got in there to get him.
Yeah, he beats his man. And Thomas Rahman couldn't get the ball out this time and takes that sack for his 31st sack of the season.
Well, that was a nice move on that guard by Christopher Colon to get free back there in the backfield.
Indeed, he pulled out a trick from his bag of handy tricks.
So 2nd down and 14, going to go empty backfield, trips to the right. One receiver to the left. You've got a tight end on the right-hand side of the formation. Rahman to throw, goes left this time. That one's complete. Could not get his momentum turned back upfield. Memphis Blue with a catch, but only a 1-yard gain out to the 28, 3rd down and 11.
Memphis Blues, their big play wide receiver, and catches a little out route and gets a few to make up that few yards from that sack. But if they can get him downfield, he can make them pay.
So 3rd down and 11, ball at the 28-yard line, 8:52 left in the half. Still scoreless here, steps up in the pocket, hit as he throws, and that one is picked off again. Another interception here in this game, that time picked off by Davidson Joseph. I think that's his 2nd interception.
Indeed it is. He got that first one. This time, he just reads it the entire way and just picks it off, jumps right in front of the ball, and brings it down. And that's a 2nd interception of the game, and it's his 2nd. And now this Carolina defense is showing their teeth.
Well, I'll tell you what, you want to give credit to Davidson Joseph with his coverage, but the reason for that sack was that defensive line got in there and hit Rahman as he was throwing the football. So Carolina back at their own 11-yard line, 1st down and 10, going to give it to Sully Richardson right up the middle. He's got room to work, gets it out across the 20 to the 22-yard line. That's enough for a Carolina 1st down.
Logan Jack blew through the defender, and he just picked up just extra yards because he just would not go down. Finally gets popped, but man, he just blew through him.
So 1st down and 10, ball at the 22. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. 2 back set behind Richardson. Going to go to Jack again up the middle, and he's going to gain 3. 2nd down and 7. Tackle made by Max Jackson.
A 3-yard gain. They'll definitely take it. The defensive line really closed the gaps, and the linebacker finally came up and stopped him for just a 3-yard gain. But definitely, I'd say credit that to the Las Vegas D stopping that gain before it could pick up steam.
Back in the gun, empty formation. Trips to the right, single receiver to the left. Going deep down the right-hand side. That one is caught all the way down at the 46-yard line. 1st down and 10, Carolina. That time, Shea Carroll hauls that one in.
Shea Carroll brings it down and picks up the gain, the big gain, and just a great pass, great connection, and they need to see a lot more of that and try to limit these turnovers.
Last week in Carolina's game, in their losing effort against Arizona, he had 106 receiving yards and 2 touchdowns. Great game last week for Shea Carroll. Logan Jack on the carry, breaks the first tackle, gets the ball out to midfield. Gain of 4, 2nd down and 6.
The defensive line kind of got pushed back, and he gains a pretty decent pickup, and the defensive linebackers just couldn't get to him fast enough to plug that hole, and he picked up extra yards.
2 receivers, 1 on each side, I formation. Logan Jack dotting the I back there at the back. Richardson to throw, swings it out to the fullback, Tony Zoma. He's going to get the ball up to the 45-yard line, just short of the 1st down. Day Drury and Maricatera in on the tackle, 3rd down and 1.
He threw it behind him, and had he maybe led him a little bit, he might have picked up a few extra yards, got that 1st down. But 3rd and 1, 3rd and short, definitely something you can play with.
Power I formation. Gives it to Jack, going to the left, and he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and dropped for a loss. Nowhere to go. Freddie Trammell comes in there and disrupts that play.
The defense really swarmed to the ball and gave him nowhere to run, and they bring him down for a 2-yard loss, and that was definitely a win by the defensive line on that play.
So 4th down will force a punt by the Skyhawks. Michael Horrell comes out to kick it away. Well, if you look across this Carolina roster, offense and defense, talk about this just a second. Ball hits the ground about the 15, rolls down toward the goal line, and he pins them back at the 1 or the 2-yard line. We've seen some great punts so far today, and it's just the first half.
Indeed, Michael Varell is just booting it, and he's really been invaluable this game because now Las Vegas has just terrible field position again.
So Vegas back in their own territory, standing in their own end zone. 2-back set, gives it right up the middle and dropped at the line of scrimmage is John Truzman. No gain, 2nd down and 10.
The offense doesn't have much, in their playbook you can do when you're on this 2-yard line, your own 2-yard line, and really it's kind of just you got to do whatever you can to stop the run, and they did, and it really sets back Las Vegas.
Hands that one off, this time to Redford going to the right. He gets the ball at least out away from the line of scrimmage. He's going to gain 2 out to the 4-yard line. 3rd down and 8. That's the 2nd tackle in a row by Phil Hall, keeping the running backs in check.
Indeed, Phil Hall has been playing big right now on the goal line, and he is making himself invaluable.
Hands it off once again to Redford, and he's only going to get a couple once again. And I checked that. That was John Truzman. He's going to get up to the 5, brings up 4th and 7, and that'll force a very difficult punt for Blutarski.
And the defensive line and linebackers really gelled together on that play and left Las Vegas with nowhere to go, and they shut him down.
Standing back at the back of his own end zone, he gets the kick away. It's going to be a short punt. Comes down at about the 40-yard line, gets it up to the 37. And again, Carolina will have great field position, but they have to capitalize on it. Just got some great statistics from our stats crew, Stephen Hacker and Jacob Clear. Drives so far. Our first drive, first drive, Carolina, 9 plays, 33 yards, ended in a punt. The next 3 drives all ended in interceptions. Vegas, Carolina, and then Vegas again, this time up the middle. That one goes Logan Jack, gain of 4, 2nd down and 6. And then you get another Carolina punt, and now Vegas ended up having to punt. So not a lot of offensive production happening here. The defense has really come to play, Wade.
They really have, and it's really been a defensive slugfest, and it's looking like it could be a long game for both teams.
Throws that one left, almost picked off. Freddie Trammell there had his hands on it, and if he would have caught it, that would have been a pick 6. There was nobody in his way.
Ooh, he's kicking himself because he takes that to the house if he catches it, because there is no one close to him.
3rd down and 6. Now ball sitting at the 33-yard line. 3:49 left in the first half here in Raleigh, North Carolina. The Skyhawks and the Fury in the shotgun. Richardson to throw, dumps it over the middle into traffic, but a nice catch right there at the 25-yard line. That's enough for a first down. Sam Avolis with the catch.
And great job holding on to the ball, because he had a man right in front of him. Might have heard footsteps, but he was not deterred and caught the ball and brought it in for a first down.
First down and 10, ball at the 25. 2 wide right, 1 to the left. Richardson with 2 backs. Gives it to Logan Jack, trying to get some room to run, but nowhere to go. First hit was Freddie Trammell, and then Day Drury cleaned it up.
Yeah, Freddie Trammell wrapped him up. Day Drury brought him down, and the defensive line and linebackers are really, really playing well and limiting the running chances for Carolina.
Gives it to Jack again, going to the left. Gets the ball out to the 20-yard line. 3rd down and 5.
And that's another mediocre gain. And if they can keep on chugging, they can definitely put some points on the board, because they are in field goal range. And if they can just keep getting first downs, they have a good chance to score.
An empty backfield this time for Sully Richardson. Trips to the left, single receiver on the right. Looking to throw, has time, goes down into the end zone, tipped and incomplete. Trying to get the ball into the end zone, but Thomas Rahman Jr. there to swat that one away, and that'll bring up 4th down and 5. But they should be in field goal range. They should be able to get 3.
Indeed. That was just a battle for the ball, and no one won the battle, and ends up incomplete, and now they'll just have to take 3 points.
Wally Herman, 15 of 17 so far on the season. This one will be from 36. Snap is there, hold is down, the kick is up on its way, and it is good. So finally we get some points on the board with 2:14 left in the first half, and it is the Carolina Skyhawks that score first with that field goal from Wally Herman.
Well, they'll take the 3 points, and now Las Vegas has to come back and do their own scoring of some points. And if they can just drive and not kind of shoot themselves in the foot, and it also helps that they're probably not going to start on the 1 or 2 yard line, but they really need to put a drive together.
The kick is away. It's going to come down right at the goal line, returned out past the 10 to the 15. Out to the 20, flag on the play, dropped at the 20-yard line, but we'll see what this flag is. It's going to be a clip. Almost could have guessed that.
Yeah, not what you want, especially when you've had terrible field position all game, and that's not going to help your cause at all.
So clipping against Las Vegas, and that'll back them up. And Thomas Rahman comes out here sitting at his own 10-yard line, 1st down and 10. He is 7 of 10 for 48 yards so far tonight. 2 interceptions, though. That's rough. Robert Redford, 9 carries, 32 yards. Leading receiver is Dan Daly, the tight end, with 25 yards. Going to Redford, he's got room to work this time. Gets it out across the 30 or the 20. Gets it out to the 28-yard line. Broke a couple tackles on his way out there, and that's a 1st down. And that will bring us to the 2-minute warning. Carolina 3, Las Vegas 0. You're watching and listening to the Simulation Football League on YouTube and 252 ESPN Greenville, New Bern. So as I'm looking across these rosters, Wade, both of these teams kind of have a family affair going on a little bit. You know, Carolina has, how many? Let me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4 Horrells on this team. And Vegas, I think, has 3 Rahmans on that team. And they like to keep it in the family here in these 2 cities. Rahman to throw, and that one's caught. Nice catch as he's spinning around backwards. Gets the ball all the way down to the 49-yard line. And looks like Chris Braun with the catch.
Yeah, Chris Braun looked like he got a one-handed catch, and that was just fantastic ball control that he had. And you know, he drops that. That's a heartbreaker, but, man, he brings it down, and now they are moving down the field.
So we do have one other game going on tonight over on Twitch, the SFL Twitch channel. London is at Jacksonville. London leads that one 13-0 right now with 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Hands that one off to Redford. He's got some room to run. He's going to get the 1st down and get down to the 28-yard line. And a couple big plays move the Fury deep into Carolina territory.
Not only did the blockers free up some space, but he was breaking tackles and just wouldn't go down. First defender whiffs, second defender whiffs, and he picks up a really solid gain.
So 1:28 left here in the first half. Carolina 3, Las Vegas 0. Rich Pratchard and Wade Phillips here with you on the call. Stephen Hacker and Jacob Clearhander with stats for us tonight. Ball sitting at the 26-yard line. Offset I going to go to Redford, trying to stretch it out to the left, but he is met in the backfield and dropped for a loss. It's going to be Forrest Stark with another tackle for loss. I think that's his 5th tackle for loss on the day, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he's been flying all over the field today, and he's really an immovable object today.
Rahman to throw, under pressure, dumps it over the middle. That's incomplete. Boy, he had to step out of the way of the rush, and then he dumped it into traffic, and Chris Braun couldn't get to it, but he's lucky a blue shirt didn't get to it.
Yep, they'll just take that as a gimme, and because the defensive line was getting pressure, he had to step up, get rid of the ball, and just kind of into traffic and a harmless little incompletion.
So 3rd down and 12 now, ball at the 28-yard line. Trips to the right, single receiver to the left for Rahman. His tight end set up on the right side also. Looking to throw, has time, over the middle, now it's tipped and incomplete. Wow, almost picked off back there. I think it was Colston that went up and got her hands on it and knocked it down.
Indeed, and then Zane Doty almost picked it off on the second effort, and man, that was just a real screamer, and they're lucky to just get away with a field goal right here and not a pickoff.
So this would be a 45-yard attempt for Rob Ems. He is 15 of 15. His longest on the season is 53. The kick is up, on the way, and it is good. So Vegas ties this one up with 54 seconds left in the first half. We are tied up at 3.
And that drive was the Las Vegas I've come to see more often than not. But really just kind of shaking my head at how they kind of had a inept, first 20 minutes of the game, and really that drive, had it been capped off by a touchdown, would have been awesome, but they'll take the 3 points.
I want to go back and correct something just for clarification. Forrest Stark only has 3 tackles for loss. The team has 5. I want to make sure everybody's getting their credit. That return comes out to the 29. 1st down and 10 now Carolina. They've got 49 seconds to work with, 3 timeouts. And we'll really see what Sully Richardson can do in the 2-minute drill here. Sitting here tied up at 3. Doesn't want to take too many chances, get the ball intercepted, and give Las Vegas back position to get back in the end zone again. Vegas gets the ball back after the half, and that is a run by Logan Jack, but he is dropped for a loss of 1 by Rhett Sawyer.
Ouch, that's going to hurt him, because now the clock continues to wind down, and just makes me wonder if they're just going to kind of take it into the second half and lick their wounds and come up with a strategy to put a lot more points on the board.
Offset eye, hands it off to Jack, going to the left, and he is met again and dropped for another loss. That's Freddie Trammell this time, getting in the backfield.
And the defense just teed off on the run and really brought him down. That was the linebackers, and the secondary, and they all teamed together to bring him down.
And that will bring us to the end of the first half, folks. We are all tied up here in Carolina. All tied up at 3, Las Vegas and Carolina. Let's take a look at some stats scrolling across the screen, look at some replays. But first, they're pretty even on stats, Wade. Vegas has thrown the ball a little bit more and had a little bit more production. But unfortunately, Rahman with the 2 interceptions.
Yep, Las Vegas, has more yards and everything, but they haven't really done anything with it. They've got the 3 points on the board, but really it's just been some yards here and there. But really what's really hurt them has been terrible field position. They really just are screaming, we need to get out of the end zone. And they really, the punter for Carolina, Michael Horrell, has really paid off well.
Yeah, having a great game. You don't want to rely on the punter, but if you got to play field position game like you do in these low-scoring games, you want the punter to be able to pin those guys back deep, and that's what he's done. He's done a great job of that. So far tonight, Thomas Rahman is 8 for 13, 69 yards, no touchdowns yet, 2 interceptions. Chris Braun with 39 yards receiving, and Dan Daly with 25. Robert Redford, 73 yards rushing, He had some big runs on that last drive that brought him up.
And just got a stat fed to me from our great stats guys. 4 tackles for a loss for Las Vegas and 5 for Carolina. So really just stopping the run anytime they can.
So yeah, they're the defenses have really stepped up. We talk a little bit about the struggles of the offense, but these defenses are causing those struggles and doing a great job. Those interceptions by Rahman, a lot of them have been caused by that defensive line getting to him and his offensive line not being able to hold those guys back out. So he's trying to throw the ball as he's falling to the ground, and what do you expect?
Yeah, he's kind of getting a little scared back there because he sees those jerseys that are not his teams, and he is just getting scared back there.
So here we go. The second half is underway. Carolina boots that one away. Ball goes into the end zone. Going to bring it out. Gets it across the 20, out to the 23-yard line. Returner for Las Vegas is Chris Braun. Gets it out to the 23, first down and 10. Now for Vegas, let's see if they can put something together. Made some adjustments at halftime, I am sure.
Yeah, they've got to come out with a game plan and make this drive like the last drive of the second half for them, and instead of the first few that they had.
Trips to the right, single receiver left. Rahman to throw, dumps it over the middle. That one's complete. Gets it out close to the first down, and he's going to be dropped just short of the first down. John Blades, I think that is his first catch. It is his first catch on the day.
John Blades caught that maybe 4-5 yards in and just picked up 5 yards on just second effort alone, and they really need that from their playmakers, because the more they do that, the easier it's going to be.
Rahman trying to spread the ball around. Every single one of his receivers has a target so far on the night. Everybody in tight, 2-back set. Receiver in the slot to the right. Hands it off right up the middle. That's Truzman. He's going to get the first down out to 37. First down and 10, Vegas.
I just love when teams involve the fullback in the running game, and Las Vegas is really making me happy, and just old school football, and he picks up the first down. That's just a great play by the fullback.
Everybody in tight going to a power I this time. Offset to the left, showing pressure from Carolina. Hands it off to Redford, and nowhere to go. He is dropped at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down and 10. Stopped by Forrest Stark, calling his name quite a bit.
That's right. Defensive line wins their battles, and Forrest Stark just cleans it up. And for a no gain, he is just a man amongst boys and girls.
2 wide left this time, up under center. Rahman, single back. Short drop, dumps it off to the right, caught. Gets the first down out across midfield, out to the 47-yard line. Great catch, and then run after catch by John Blades.
Indeed, John Blades caught that and just kept churning those legs, dragging defenders, and picks up a very nice chunk of yards.
Nice throw from Thomas Rahman. There were 2 defenders there, but he threw the ball into a spot where only his receiver could get to it. He had trouble getting to it, but he did pick it up. Great catch. Offset I, going to go to Redford, going to the left, trying to find some room. Nice spin move, gets him a couple, and he gets the ball out to the 44. They'll gain 3 this time. Second down and 7. Stopped by Phil Hall.
That time the defensive line won the battle. The gain only went for 3 yards, but the defensive line swarmed to their holes and really plugged up anything for Robert Redford to go to.
2-back set, single receiver to the slot. Gets it to Redford, trying to stretch it out to the left, and he gets the first down and more. Gets it out across the 30 to the 44-yard line, but there is a flag on the play.
Ooh, hopefully this is not going to set him back too much, but we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be holding against Vegas. I was wondering, he sprung that one out, in amongst a lot of traffic. I was surprised.
Yep, and got that hold, and I think that is why he got so many yards. But yeah, you can't be holding out there.
So that'll erase that nice long gain for Redford, bring the ball back to the 46, second down and 17. And Rahman goes into an empty set. Trips to the left, single receiver right. Dumps it over the middle. That one's complete. And he's only going to get about 8, third down and 9 now. John Blades with the catch.
A third and long setup, and now the Las Vegas offense needs to pull out a little trickery and maybe pick up a few extra yards plus the first down and keep on moving down the field.
7:32 left in the third quarter, all tied up here at Carolina. Vegas 3, Carolina 3. Empty set, Rahman to throw, over the middle, tipped and incomplete. Threw it into traffic and could not get it past the outstretched arms of Shervon Prasad. And that'll bring up a fourth down and a punting situation.
Shervon Prasad played great pass D on that. He has 6 pass defenses on the year and just adds to that and makes it his 7th, and he really played that ball well.
Standing back at his own 38-yard line, Lutarski. Snap is good. The kick is up and away. No pressure from Carolina. Ball comes down about the 15-yard line, returned out to the 18, and that's where the Skyhawks will take over, first down and 10. For those of you viewing this for the first time, what are you watching? The Simulation Football League is the first controllerless esport, allowing you, the viewer, to participate in all the action on the field without a controller in your hands. Visit simulation.football for details on how to get started with a team and in the league. First down and 10 for Carolina. I formation. Ball at the 18-yard line. Hands it off right up the middle, Logan Jack, but not much room to work. Looked like Freddie Trammell got his hands on him and drug him down.
Yep, he busts through the hole, but Freddie Trammell was very quick to cover him up and bring him down. A gain of 2, and they need to get Logan Jack trucking because he needs to pick up some steam.
6:46 left in the third quarter. Rich Bratchard and Wade Phillips on the call here. Fumble on the play, ball on the ground, and it looks like Vegas may have picked it up. Let me see who, yeah, Vegas picked that one up. Fumble recovered by Jericho Kane, I believe.
That is just a heartbreaker because now Las Vegas takes it in Carolina territory, and this is their best field position of the day.
So Jericho Kane picks it up and recovers, and Austin Heath was the one that caused that fumble. Popped that one out. So Vegas goes back on offense with good field position at the Carolina 24-yard line, almost in the red zone already. Everybody in tight, 2-back set. Hands it off to Redford, going to the right. Nice spin move to the inside, but just too many blue shirts around at that point. And Christopher Colon cleaned it up.
There were blue shirts everywhere on that. He breaks that first tackle with a nice spin move, but spun himself right into a blue shirt and brings him straight down to the ground.
Second down and 9, ball at the 23. 2-back set once again. One receiver to the right. Hands it off to Redford, going to the right. Spin move to the inside. And again, he's going to gain out to the 22-yard line, bring up third down and 7.
The defensive line got immediate penetration. I thought they were going to get way behind, but luckily he gets just a few yards, and the defense is really just swarming right now and not letting them bite.
The defensive fronts for both of these teams are having great games tonight. You know, Carolina's doing a great job standing here in this situation. Dumps it deep down the left-hand side, and that one's complete. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Memphis Blue got behind the defense. Thomas Rahman threw a great pass, and we have a touchdown on the board.
It was a bullet to Memphis Blue, gets right behind the defense and just blows by him, catches the ball, walks into the end zone. Perfect play call, perfect execution. Just exactly what Las Vegas needed right there.
5-play drive, 29 yards, ending in that touchdown pass from Rahman to Memphis Blue. Extra point pending here. Low snap, gets it up, kick is up and good. 5:36 left in the third quarter, and Vegas goes up 10-3. You're watching and listening to the Simulation Football League on YouTube and 252 ESPN, Greenville, New Bern. Las Vegas set to kick this one off. Got all kinds of teams vying for playoff position in the league. We'll talk about that here in just a minute. That return comes out past the 20 to the 25, cuts to the inside, out past the 30, and he is going out past midfield, and he is gone. 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown Carolina. Harish Prasad takes it into the end zone.
What a play. That was exactly what Carolina needed. They get special teams have come to play for Carolina. First, it was the great punts by the punter, but now it's the return game, and they take it to the house. That was just magnificent.
Harish Prasad, that's his third kick return touchdown on the season. Coming into tonight, he was number 2 in punt return yards and number 1 in yards per kick return. I'm sure that helped his average just a little bit and added his third touchdown off of a kick return.
He is a weapon back there for him.
So extra point pending here to tie things up once again here from Raleigh. Nice snap, holds down, kick is up, and we are tied. 5:22 left in the third quarter. All knotted up at 10. Once again, these teams trading blows here. The offense is finally getting, well, the offense for Las Vegas getting involved. Carolina decided to make it the special teams and get that thing going. Carolina ready to boot this one away. As I was talking about the playoff picture, getting a little jammed up in the middle. 15 teams vying for 5 spots in the playoffs toward the bottom of the bracket. That return comes out to the 22-yard line, and Vegas will start out there first down and 10. We have, I believe, let me confirm this real quick. We've got, I think, 5 teams, all set up with playoff positions, locked into playoff positions. Atlanta, Vancouver are locked in. Baltimore, Queen City, and Sioux Falls all locked into playoff position at this point. Hands that one off to Redford, going to the right, breaks the first tackle, but cannot get out of the arms of Shravan Prasad. Gain of 2, second down and 8.
The defensive line won their battle, and then the linebacker comes and cleans it up. That was a perfect play by the defense to limit the run to 2 yards, and they need more of that definitely on this drive.
Offset eye behind Rahman. 2 receivers. Short drop, stands in the pocket, throws complete. Out to the 39-yard line, complete to John Blades. And a great job by Rahman standing in amongst the traffic and just delivering a good strike.
Indeed. He heard footsteps around him and finds his man. Perfect gain for the pickup. And now they are sitting pretty with the first down, and they have their full playbook to play with.
So first down and 10, ball at the 39-yard line. 4:24 left in the third quarter. All tied up at 10 here in Raleigh. Hands it off to Redford. He's got room to work on the stretch play. Gets it down to the 45-yard line and then stood up right there at the 46. Second down and 4.
The offensive line actually won the battle that time and picks up a 6-yard gain, and now they're driving and looking comfortable back there and just building confidence as the game goes on.
Second down and 4, 2 backs, 2 receivers, 1 on each side. Carolina brings pressure and goes up the middle, but not much room to run. Gets it out to the 46, third down and 3. Stopped by Christopher Colon, I believe. Now that might have been Prasad.
I didn't see exactly who that was. I lost the man, but anyway, the defensive line won their battle because that's exactly who stopped it, and Redford just ran right into him.
Again, short drop, dumps it into the back of his receiver, and off the tip, it is caught by Chris Braun. He hit John Blades in the back of the helmet, bounced off the back of his helmet and into the hands of Chris Braun.
It makes me wonder if it's Chris Braun's birthday, because he was gifted a reception right there, because that was just a wacky play, and he will definitely take the misfortune of that play and turn it into a first down.
Wow, first down and 10 Vegas off of that. Ball out at the Carolina 41-yard line into Carolina territory. Single receiver to the right, two-back set behind Rahman. Short drop, goes left with it, spinning catch, gets it out to the 30-yard line. That is enough for a Vegas first down. Dan Daly with the reception.
He catches it about 5 yards out, and really just his momentum carries him over the first yard mark, and really just great heads-up play to lean forward for the first down.
Rahman pump fakes, dumps it over the middle. That one's complete, going to be a gain of 5. Second down and 5. That was John Blades. Looking in the chat, Thomas Rahman in the chat trying to convince me that was a planned play off the back of the helmet. Yeah, Tom, I haven't seen that one before, so brought a new wrinkle into the game plan.
I dare him to do it again. I just do. I do.
Offset eye behind Rahman. 2 receivers. Hands it to Redford. Going to the left. He's got room. Gets it out past the 20. Gets the first down into the red zone at the 18-yard line. Vegas is threatening once again.
I'll tell you what, Robert Redford's picked up steam this game, and the more they get the ball to him, the better he plays, because barring that, I mean, other than that called back big run, he's just been picking up steam.
2 receivers right. Offset eye. Rahman to throw. Goes left. That one's caught. Gain of 5. Second down and 5. John Blades with the catch. Just kind of dinking and dunking things going here and moving the ball, and that's all they really need to do.
Yep. Just keep, short gains are okay, because, as long as you're getting enough to get first downs, I mean, it's building your confidence. You're getting more comfortable back there and just letting the game unfold in front of you.
Single receiver to the right. Going to go left again. That one's caught on the jump and ends up getting a couple out to the 11. Brings up third down and 3. Dan Daly had to twist in the air and catch that with one hand. That was pretty acrobatic.
That was very acrobatic. He showed off his ballet skills. Went back, ran forward, almost went out of bounds, but goes forward a little bit and just kept that ball going.
Offset eye going to Redford, going to the left. He's got the first down, gets it out to the 7. So it will be first down and goal for Las Vegas. And they're going to wind the third quarter down with this drive. We're at 10 seconds now left in the third quarter. All knotted up here at 10 in Carolina. Ball sitting at the 7-yard line. And I think that will take us to the end of the third quarter, folks. As I said, we are tied up. 10s across the board between Vegas and Carolina. You're watching the Simulation Football League on YouTube and listening on 252 ESPN, Greenville, New Bern. Get your fours up in the chat. We are ready to end this thing. It has been a heck of a game. Heck of a game. Defensive battle here between these two teams, trying to stay in the playoff hunt. Hands it off right up the middle. Truzman's not going to go anywhere. Dropped at the line of scrimmage. Nice job by Shravan Prasad coming up from the middle linebacker spot.
Truzman had absolutely nowhere to go because Christopher Colon just swallowed him up. He just breaks through his block and just swallows him and brings him down.
Carolina bringing 6 up on the line of scrimmage. Rahman to throw, sits in the pocket, dumps it off to the right. As to Redford, nice spin move, another spin move into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Robert Redford with a heck of a run after catch.
He was getting the spin cycle going on that. He broke 2 tackles with the spin move, and at least 2 tackles with the spin move. And that is just magnificent work by Redford, and he just could not be stopped on that play.
2 spins to the inside away from the out-of-bounds line to keep himself safe. just takes it in the end zone. Great job, Robert Redford. He is over 100 yards all-purpose on the day, sitting at 98 yards rushing right now. Snap is there. The kick is up and good, and Vegas takes the lead with 10:27 left in this one. Las Vegas 17, Carolina 10. Rich Pratchett and Wade Phillips here with you on the call. Stephen Hacker and Jacob Clear doing a great job on stats for us. 13 play drives, 76 yards for Vegas. They took up a lot of time, too. Ended with that 7-yard touchdown pass to Robert Redford. Kick is away. Ball comes down in the end zone. Returned out past the 20. Harish Prasad gets it out to the 22-yard line. First down at 10, Carolina.
Well, Harish didn't get the giant play on that, but he gets them out to a manageable yardage, and they have pretty decent field position, and now they've got to drive down the field and answer right back with a touchdown of their own.
Shotgun formation, 2 backs, 1 on each side of Sully Richardson. Drops back to throw, has time, goes down the left-hand side, and that one is way overthrown. Trying to get the ball out down the left sideline, but just couldn't get it there for second down and 10.
A little too much zip, not enough finesse on that, and he was well covered, so it might have been kind of a battle for that ball, but really just mistimed that throw.
Ball at the 22-yard line, second down and 10 now. Richardson under center, offset eye, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Drops back to throw, swings it out to Logan Jack coming out of the backfield. He is dropped after a 6-yard gain. Brings up third down and 4. I believe that was Freddie Trammell on the coverage.
Yeah, Freddie Trammell played kind of cleanup on that because he gets past that first initial defender and he really cleaned that up and limited it to not a first down, and now they're 3rd and 4.
2 to the left, 1 to the right, 2 back set going to Logan Jack right up the middle. He's got room to run, lowers his shoulder, runs over a defender, gets the ball out to the 42-yard line. First down and 10, Carolina.
Great run, great blocking, just everything worked together, and they picked up a big first down right here because this keeps their drive alive, and now they can just keep on going down the field and try to put 7 points up there.
So we got a heck of a game going on here right now in Carolina. 17-10 Las Vegas over Carolina, but over in on the other game in the SFL tonight, London is trailing Jacksonville by 1 right now, 14-13. 10:57 left in the third quarter. So 2 great games going on tonight. Hands that one to Logan Jack. He gets a hole. He's going to get the first down out to the 45-yard line. First down and 10. A heck of a run by Logan Jack. Was able to avoid some tackles and just make a hole for himself.
That was a great run because he blew through some tackles, and it was good blocking too because They opened some holes. Some holes closed up, but he picked the right ones, and he picked up a massive first down.
Hands it off to Jack going to the left, and he's going to get 7. Brings up second down and 3. Stopped by Thomasina Rahman and Max Jackson.
You know, they've kind of caught the Las Vegas D on their heels this drive, and they continue to move down the field, and they are just kind of leaving themselves open for a big play.
Empty backfield, under center. Richardson should pass. Goes right. That's enough for a first down. Gets it across the 30 to the 28-yard line. First down and 10, Carolina. Flash Furman with the catch.
Great play. Picks up the first down, and now Carolina can really do anything with their playbook. They have anything to choose from, and they can just pick their poison.
Power I formation, 2 receivers, 1 on each side. 5 up on the line for Vegas, throws that one left, that's complete, turns it upfield, tries to spin to get the first down, but just can't get there. Drop at the 20, brings up 2nd down and 1. That time Harish Prasad hauled that one in.
Harish Prasad with a timely catch and almost sniffed out that first down marker, 2nd and 1, but they just continue to drive, and now they're sitting pretty at a 2nd and 1.
2nd down and 1, lots of options for Sully Richardson here. He's got a power I formation, gonna go right up the middle. And Logan Jack gets the first down to the 17-yard line into the red zone once again for Carolina. First down and 10.
Logan Jack picks up that first down, and now he continues to build momentum, gain steam, and they can keep pounding it, or they can just dink and dunk. They can do whatever they want.
Gives it to Jack up the middle. Going to get it down across the 15 to the 14. 2nd down and 7. 6:29 left in this game, and we're tied up, or now we're tied. Las Vegas is up 17-10. Carolina trying to tie it up here. 2-back set. Richardson under center, 2 receivers right, 1 to left, 4 down linemen for Vegas. Goes to Jack, and he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage. He'll fall forward for about a yard, but that is about it. So 3rd down and 6.
And that's what Las Vegas needed. They needed to get a stop because Carolina has just been having their way with their defense this drive, and that is what Las Vegas needs to do the rest of this drive.
Richardson to throw right over the middle to an open receiver. Gets it down to the 3-yard line. First down and 10, Carolina. Nice route by Shea Carroll to get wide open in the middle of the field.
It was a great route, and he created separation, had room to work, and Sully Richardson fed him the ball right where he needed it, and he picked up a crucial first down.
Offset I, first down and goal at the 3. Hands it off to Logan Jack up the middle, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Big touchdown right there. He carried a couple of defenders, picked a hole, and just slammed it in for a touchdown. That was beautiful work, and now they're an extra point away from tying this ball game.
I have to make a correction there. Logan Jack was taking a breath. That was Jarrett Grimes, the backup halfback that got into the end zone. Doesn't matter, still counts for 6.
That's right.
It gets Carolina within 1. It's nice to have a backup halfback that you can count on in a situation like that if your main guy has to take a breath and just can't go.
That's right.
Snap is there, the hold is down, the kick is up and good. 5:08 left in this one, folks, and we are all tied up again at 17. Back and forth these two teams go. Don't go away. It's going to be a heck of an ending to this game. 12 plays, 75-yard drive, ending in that 2-yard touchdown run by Grimes. And Carolina ties it up thanks to Stephen Hacker and Jacob Clear in the stat booth. Harish Prasad. No, that's not Harish Prasad. I'm sorry. That was the kick returner Chris Braun for Vegas. Gets a great kick return out to the 42-yard line. Good field position for Vegas to start off this drive.
Indeed. I bet they're so happy that they're not starting on their 1 or 2. And now they have some room to work, and they don't have to rely on a run play each time. And now they can pull out all the stops and try to score here.
So Chris Braun does a great job getting them in a position. Ball sitting at their own 42-yard line, first down and 10. Everybody in tight, 2-back set behind Tom Rahman. Hands that one left. Has some room to work. Gets it out across midfield down to the 47-yard line. First down and 10 Vegas. Another big run for Robert Redford.
I'm so impressed by Robert Redford's ball carrier vision because it seems like he can just find the tiniest sliver of daylight and just spring forward for 10 yards. And he has shown it multiple times this game, especially on that play.
First down and 10, Vegas. Ball at the 47. Rahman moves back into the shotgun. Flanked by his back, drops back to throw, steps up in the pocket, hit and dropped for a sack. Thomas Rahman goes down once again here tonight. And another big sack. This time Christopher Colon brings him down.
That is exactly what they needed. And now Thomas Rahman finds himself on the dirt again, and they don't need that.
Rahman, little shovel pass right up the middle. Doesn't get him much, nets him about a yard. Gets the ball up to the 49-yard line, just kind of dumped it to Robert Redford.
Yeah, a little trickery, and it almost makes me wonder if Carolina might have game planned against that, if they saw something in some previous game film that made them kind of call out that play and target it in particular.
Trips to the right, single receiver left, empty backfield on 3rd and 12. Rahman to throw deep down the right-hand side, incomplete. Trying to get the ball to Chris Braun, but overthrew him. He tried to go up and get it, couldn't hold it down.
Couldn't hold it down. It looked like it might have gotten battled for over there. It might have gotten picked off, but luckily it was harmlessly incomplete. But that was just a close play right there.
Yeah, tight coverage. He kind of got banged around a little bit as he was trying to get to the ball. But this will force a punt, standing back at his own 35-yard line. Blutarski punts that one away. It's going to come down near the 10-yard line, gets the ball out to about the 15, and Carolina will take over first down and 10 from the 15. Follow the SFL on social media on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and more, all at Simulation FL. Make sure to catch content like The Kramer Show, game highlights, and more by subscribing to our YouTube channel so you don't miss a moment of the action when we're not on television. So you're on the YouTube channel now, so get down there and click that subscribe button. Click it now. Drop back to throw, and that one is incomplete. Almost picked off, just in and out of the hands of the receiver. That was Flash Furman. Just couldn't hold on to it.
That was kind of a log jam over there, and lucky that it was incomplete and not picked off, because there were multiple white jerseys around that ball.
Two receivers left, one to the right, two back set. Richardson to throw. Throws that one left, that one's complete. Maybe a gain of 4, 3rd down and 6. Prasad on the catch.
Keep on moving, 4 yards, but hey, they can continue to pick up 6, 7 yards and keep driving, because they need to burn this clock so it leaves Las Vegas no time to work with.
3:17 left on the clock, all tied up here at 17. Ball at the Carolina 20-yard line. Richardson to throw right over the middle. That one is complete. Nice, accurate throw by Sully Richardson to Harish Prasad, and gets the ball down to the 39-yard line, 1st down and 10.
He threaded the needle on that because he had defenders closing fast, and luckily brings it down, picks up a 1st down, and now they're sitting pretty on the 39 of Carolina, and they can just continue to move down the field.
Going to hand that one off this time. Logan Jack with some room to work. He's going to get down close to the 1st down, dropped at the 47. 2nd down and a yard after that 9-yard gain.
Las Vegas is lucky that the blocker didn't pick up that final block to spring him, but they'll take the 9-yard gain because now they're 2nd and 1 and they have everything to use in their playbook.
Logan Jack creeping up on 100 yards, and I think he may have just hit 100 yards on that run. Dropping back to throw. Richardson steps up, goes deep down the left-hand side. That one's caught in traffic. Great job going up to pick that one off, or pick that one down, as Harish Prasad. Ball all the way down to the 23-yard line, 1st down and 10.
He climbed the ladder, brought it down for a 1st down, and now They are in danger territory for Las Vegas, and they can just keep plugging away.
And that was not bad coverage, honestly, out there. And but Prasad was able to keep his position inside and go up and pull that one down. And that will bring us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left in this one, and we're tied up at 17 here at David A. Richardson Memorial Stadium in Raleigh. Las Vegas 17, Carolina 17. You're watching the Simulation Football League on YouTube and 252 ESPN Greenville, New Bern. Offset I, Richardson to throw, dumps it off to Jack, coming out of the backfield, trucks 2 defenders, finally gets dumped down at the 14-yard line. 2nd down and 1. Vegas will take their first timeout.
I didn't catch who laid the wood, but my goodness, the Logan Jack was making the defense pay, and then that defender just laid the smack down and brought him down.
So ball inside the red zone at the 14-yard line. Single back set behind Richardson. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Hands it off to Logan Jack up the middle. Gets the first down, gets the ball down to the 10-yard line. 1st down and 10, and Vegas takes their 2nd timeout, trying to preserve as much of this clock as they can, assuming that Carolina's going to get some kind of points out of this.
Yep, they're playing it smart, and Carolina's leaving them no choice but to call timeouts. And if they can hold them to 3, it definitely gives them a chance to at least tie the ball game.
In the shotgun, drops back to throw. Richardson swings it out to Logan Jack. This time he is met at the line of scrimmage. He's going to get 1, and Vegas will take their final timeout here with 1:46 left.
The defensive line got great push, and luckily Las Vegas's linebackers swarmed to the ball and brought him down for not much of a gain. And now if they can just keep doing that, they're definitely going to help their cause.
1:46 left on the clock. Ball sits at the 9-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Hands it off to Logan Jack up the middle, trying to find some room to work. He's only going to be able to gain 1 yard. Stopped by Freddie Trammell and Day Drury, or that may have been Austin Heath. But anyway, it was the middle of that Las Vegas defense stopping that run. In the hurry-up, 3rd down and goal now, 4 wide. Richardson to throw, short drop, goes left. That one's caught. Oh, and he could not turn it upfield. That would have been a touchdown if he could have gotten his momentum turned upfield, but Harish Prasad does get the catch, gets out of bounds. 4th down and goal at the 1. What do you do, Wade?
I go for the points because you don't want to let Las Vegas get any chance to tie the ball game.
I have to agree. Vegas will have plenty of time. They've got 1:15 if they can work the sidelines. We'll see how their 2-minute drill works. But this will be a 17-yard attempt. Hold is down, the kick is up, and it's good. So with 1:12 left on the clock, Carolina takes a 3-point lead here late in this ball game. Carolina trying to pull off the upset, keep their playoff hopes alive. Ball is all teed up. Kick is away, comes down near the goal line, returned out past the 15 to the 20, cuts it to the inside, gets it out to the 24-yard line. 1st down and 10. Good job by Chris Braun, just getting some good field position so they're not pinned back close to their own goal line.
Played it smart, got as many yards as he could without trying to do too much, didn't hurt them, and now they're got decent field position, and now they need to dig deep and do whatever they can to get a touchdown here.
So 1:08 left in the shotgun, empty backfield, trips to the left. Looking to throw, Rahman dumps it to the left. That one's incomplete. Good coverage out there by Carolina. Tips that one and knocks it down, brings up 2nd and 10.
That was great coverage. Got the tip, and had he caught that, he might have scored because he was behind the defender, but just great awareness to tip that ball down.
Again, you go trips left. Single receiver right in the shotgun, empty backfield. Rahman to throw, plenty of time. Pump fakes, dumps it over the middle, almost picked off. Shravan Prasad had his hands on that ball, just couldn't pull it in.
Shravan Prasad just going to be kicking himself that he didn't pick that off because that would have been ball game. But, hey, incomplete pass. Now it's 3rd and 10, and now Las Vegas has to do something here.
3rd down and 10. Now, you don't have to get the whole 10 yards in one play. This is 4-down territory with 1:01 left on the clock. Looking to throw. Rahman dumps it down the left-hand side. That one's picked off. 35-30 down to the 27-yard line, and that will do it. Rochelle Colston comes up with her 4th interception on the season.
Rochelle Colston was huge on that play. She just jumps right in front of the trajectory, picks it off, and that could be all she wrote. Thanks to Rochelle Colston.
So Carolina will go into the victory formation with 54 seconds left on the clock. Boy, what a heck of a game, Wade. You know, the defenses really came to play tonight.
They did, for sure.
That was the 3rd interception for Carolina on the night. And I was going to look at my stats here.
Yeah, it was kind of started out kind of an ugly ball game, but it really turned into quite a nice little game, and really nice cap off to this wonderful game that we had. And Carolina's really, I'm sure, stoked that they got this big win.
So that will move Carolina to 4-6. Las Vegas will go to 4-6. And let me read you the rest of the teams that are 4-6. Florida, St. Louis, Arizona, Denver, Mexico City, New Orleans, all sit at 4-6 right now in the playoff hunt. And boy, it's getting kind of confusing in there in the middle of that playoff picture. And that will do it. Carolina 20, Las Vegas 17. You know, Sully Richardson, not a bad day, 16 of 22 for 159 yards, only 1 interception. No touchdown passes, but he didn't need them. You know, Logan Jack had that 1 touchdown run.
And would we say that Carolina, how many rushing yards they had last week, and now they get 109? Definitely, they are going to take this game and say, why can we not do this every game?
Yeah, I agree. You know, they've kind of been up and down this season, but this definitely shows that they're a tough team. Vegas has won some big games this season, and for Carolina to be able to come out and pick this one up, you know, Vegas has they beat Florida, they beat Vancouver, both teams, you know, having pretty good seasons, and then Carolina comes out and picks this one up. Next week they go Carolina. It doesn't get any easier. They go to Atlanta next week to take on the Swarm, the #1 team in the Simulation Football League. And Vegas will go to Arizona to take on the Scorpions, and that's not a tough out either.
That is not.
Or not an easy out, sorry.
Yeah, and both these teams are looking at that schedule like, oof, we have to go up against those teams. Man, but, you know, if both teams, honestly, if they feel like they today, I'd give them a shot. I mean, Carolina really showed me some things today. Their defense really came to play.
All right, so we got to pick a player of the game. Wade, who's your player of the game?
I'm going to say Forrest Stark.
Forrest Stark, going defense.
What about yourself?
I think I'm going to go with Logan Jack.
Yeah, good call.
Harish Prasad. I didn't even think about that kickoff return for a touchdown. That was huge.
And, had not a bad game receiving. Five receptions, 68 yards. Hey, he had a ball game.
Yeah, so Harish Prasad is your player of the game, and Carolina comes out with a win 20-17. If you're looking for some more SFL action, switch over to Twitch. That game is not done yet over there on the SFL Twitch channel, so switch on over for Stephen Hacker and Jacob Clear handling stats. We really appreciate you guys making it easy on us tonight. For Wade Phillips, Rich Pratchett saying good night. You've been listening and watching the Simulation Football League on YouTube and 252 ESPN Greenville, New Bern. Good night.
Night, everybody.